Yesterday I posted a video, got a lot of emails about it on this strategy I use, the Maverick Indicators at the futures market open at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to want to check that out. It's pretty cool. It's just a really neat strategy. And I did it again yesterday while I was out. We were actually Christmas shopping last minute, of course, before we go visit some family. We celebrate the holiday a little bit earlier with some parts of the family, trying to get everybody in here. And we were out grabbing a couple of things. And I set my cell phone alarm to go off at 6:30 at night because I don't want to jump in right at the market open at 6 p.m. But what I do is I look at my Maverick indicators on how can we get back to market balance? And I'll talk about that in a second, but we just took a fantastic trade. I didn't even have to go to bed and leaving this trade open. I actually closed the trade while we were still out and about, and I'll walk you through that trade right now. All right, so let's get into this trade. So essentially what you're looking at here is the market gapped up, okay? NQ gapped up, you can see it right here. And sorry for the replay, I couldn't narrate this as I was walking around a shopping plaza with my wife, grabbing some gifts for my mom, which is kind of funny. And what we did was we gapped up. Okay, so here's your close at 6 p.m. Here's your open, or really your close at 5 p.m. And then here's your market open because the market closes for an hour. And we had bright green candles because of such huge momentum in the data saying, hey, we're going up, we're going up. But what the data doesn't know is that the market was closed for an hour, right? So when you see strength and momentum with the Maverick AI Pro, everything is beautiful all day long. But when the market first opens, when it's been closed for an hour, it's looking at that rich data and it's going through it and it's saying, ooh, this is really, really bullish. And this is why we stay out for the first, I'd probably stay out the first, at least 15, 20 minutes of the market open at 6 p.m. That's just my personal preference, not financial advice. Do your own research. But I kind of stay out of that. And that's why I set my iPhone alarm for 6:30 at night to jump onto the market and check it out. And what we did was, and let me see if I can get a good screenshot here. Sorry, I was trying to record my screen while I'm shopping, while I'm supposed to be helping shop for Christmas. And what you can see is, let me pause it right there. You went from bright green to gray reversal candles. And now it's going to test that Maverick guide. But remember, the market always wants to be in balance. Meaning this is why the market doesn't go up, to the moon. And then the next day it goes up to the moon. The next day it goes up to the moon. The next day it goes up to the moon. It has to find balance. It goes up and then it comes back to balance. It goes down and it comes back to balance. This is why the S&P, every year, what's the S&P up every year? Like 10% or something like that, 8%. But some days we're up 2% and there's 250 something trading days, right? So the market always wants to find balance. So right now we just gapped up. So I'm looking for it to find balance. Could be the halfway point, could be all the way back down. But my Maverick AI Pro is showing me green candles, but we're going down, meaning that data is starting to cool off the open. And now you're getting gray reversal candles. I also have a down confidence arrow. So I jumped in a touch early. It was worth, and by the way, I'm just trading 2 micros here. So I usually risk about $10 a micro to $20 a micro. So that gives me 20 to 40 ticks of error. So let me stop it right here. So what you can see now is my hunch was right. We're getting back into balance. And we came down from green candles. You had 1, 2, 3 down confidence arrows, and you've gone from green candles, which is your second strongest upside candle, to gray reversal candles. Gray reversal candles. And guess what, folks? We're breaking below the Maverick guide. When price is below this blue line, we go short. When price closes below it. When price closes above the blue line, we go long. Okay? So I'm only in 2 micros at this point. I end up adding a third, but look at all these down confidence arrows. This is just absolutely beautiful. So we're going to continue to push down. And this is just me walking around the store while my wife is yelling at me to help her. And I'm trying to pay for this sweater that we're buying my mom here. All right, so now we have gray reversal candles continuing, okay? Because that was such a gap up that the data was so hot to the upside. All your order flow, all that stuff, and now it's just cooling off. All that bullish data is cooling off is what's happening in the background. And the Maverick AI Pro is coloring your candles perfectly. We went from green to gray reversal candles. We now added another micro because look, I got another confidence arrow. I got another confidence arrow right there. So we are pushing down and it's beautiful. All right, so keep moving down, keep pushing down. I'm looking at it and I'm going, okay, do I want to take it halfway? Do I want to close out at $400 and pay for these Christmas presents we just purchased? Or, is the Maverick AI Pro telling me we still have a long ways to go? And as long as I stayed gray confidence arrows, gray candles, which are reversal candles, I was in. So now I'm adding a line. Because just for a visual for me, because I don't normally trade on my phone, so I was just like, man, okay, so this seems like the line that I'm going to be targeting. Okay, that's my support line. All right, so now I'm just going to keep watching it, and there we go. We got another confidence arrow to the downside, so I'm feeling good about it. So now, fast forward, I don't know, an hour later or whatever it was. We went out and grabbed a little food after we did some shopping and last minute shopping, and I pull out my phone and here we are. So we're looking really good. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Let me pause it right here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down confidence arrows. Price is below the Maverick guide. And now we didn't just have gray candles. Now we're starting to get red and gray candles, which red is your second strongest downside candle. Gray is reversal candle or indecision, which, you got some sideways ones here. And now we got pink candles. Folks, pink candles, if you see pink, it will most likely sink. I want you to understand, we're up $800 right now. We're in only 3 micros. 1 micro on NQ pays 50 cents. That is it. This is such a monster move that this Maverick AI Pro completely perfectly mapped out for me. 50 cents a tick. This means that I'm in 3 contracts, which I'm only making $1.50 a tick. Folks, if I would have traded, I don't like to trade more than micros at night because normally I leave a trade and I go to bed. But if I traded minis like I do oftentimes during the day on my funded accounts, which right now I'm on a funded account right here, this would have been an $8,700 trade right here. Okay. But all I did was risk about $40-ish, and I'm up over $800 at this point. And the Maverick AI Pro is completely guiding me through this entire trade, okay? So we kept pushing down. I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah. And now I'm starting to get into decision mode, right? Like, do I want to take it all the way to my target, or do I just cash out and, while I was out Christmas shopping with my wife, make $800? Okay. So these are the decisions. And this is why every trader has completely different trades, right? Even if we have great indicators that guide us and all this other stuff, now this is an emotional tug of war. Okay. But the Maverick AI Pro is giving me pink candles, which is telling me we're going to continue to the downside. There's a lot of all the rich data that it's looking at is showing me strength and momentum to the downside. So I am just like holding tight. I have all these confidence arrows to the downside. That confidence arrow right here keeps pushing. And then I start thinking, you know what? If we get to about $1,000, I don't want to be greedy and go, oh, I gave up $400 of profit because I really was just trying to get to this purple line. The purple line is, potential support, right? And this thing could have kept pushing down all night. I have no idea. But remember, pigs eat, hogs get slaughtered. If you get greedy, that's when bad things happen. Okay, so we just hit $1,000, and now I'm just watching it because I also don't want to exit on like some giant candle that I just gave up like $400 in potential extra profit. But it's at, okay, so we're at a little over $1,000, and I closed it out right there, okay? Because I'm looking at it and I'm going, do I really want to fight to get to this line? And then maybe the next candle retraces back on me, and then I close it out for $600, and then all I'm doing is going, oh, it was up $1,000 or $1,100, and now I only made $600. No. I just closed it out. Don't be greedy. I also don't want to risk my funded account. Every prop firm has their own rules as far as profit that you give back. So you got to close out your trades. So there we go. So over $1,000, my Maverick AI Pro completely guided me through this trade. We went from green candles, which the data was saying bullish, because look, you just gapped up all the way up, to gray reversal candles, to red, your second strongest down candle, to hot pink. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. And this entire time, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down confidence arrows. We were below the Maverick guide for the majority of the trade. When price is below the Maverick guide, we go short. When price is above the Maverick guide, we go long. When it breaks above it, and that's it, okay? I normally don't trade on my phone, so it's already, as a trader, there's like a little bit of pressure there. But my Maverick AI Pro completely guided me through this trade, and we more than paid for our shopping experience and that wonderful sweater we got my mom. So listen, if you want clear vision on your charts, if you want edge in the market, whether you're trading on mobile or desktop or whatever, not financial advice, do your own research, come read what our traders are saying, come to our website, come check us out. We're practically giving these indicators away right now, especially if you sign up for the lifetime bundle, the Maverick AI Pro lifetime bundle. It's crazy. It works out to like less than $100 an indicator. It's just absolutely insane. And by the way, welcome to all our new members that joined yesterday, and welcome to those that there's some of you guys just absolutely crushing it. You think this trade is good? We got traders that are like copy trading and go read the reviews on our website. They're just like absolutely annihilating things. But again, not financial advice, do your own research. But what I do know is that these indicators are just absolutely off the charts. They are my favorite. If you want edge in the market, if you want the indicators I wish I had when I first started, come check us out. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.